might have to grab my laptop to see what's going on with the live, because I'm live right now. I might have to send an invite again if people are interested in reading, like a share. No, that's an alert. I don't see anything on here yet, but it will let me know if somebody is watching. It says one is watching now, but that's because it's me. Well, to see who is going to be commenting on my live. I mentioned a YouTuber who did the same thing. I think it was last night or maybe 3 days ago. Used her laptop to see who is commenting. Because sometimes with different streams out there, it doesn't alert you who's commenting on there just yet. I was just wondering if that was the same thing with Streamlabs, but it's it looks like it's working just the way it's supposed to. Yeah. Well, I just keep wondering if we're going to be running into either KQ or Ari. You know how long it's been since we heard from Ari as well? it just might be a general reading anyway, and that's what I'm going to be doing anyway on this live stream anyway, because I am doing a general reading for Gemini is what I'm doing. Gemini twins. Just in case people are curious who I'm talking to live on air, I'm using stereo to talk to Ladybug. If you haven't downloaded stereo, it's a nice, fun way to do podcasting for 18 years or older. If well, not lately though. But if you want to check us out at Magic 33 and Ladybug 101 on stereo. So, and on here it's Magic 51 is what I'm using right now. So. Yeah, Brianna is actually doing a live with somebody right now. Otherwise, she would be doing a like a settling down like live with us as well too. So. Okay, so it doesn't surprise me that the Ace of Wands actually came out for a Gemini tonight. Because somebody else had this last night. I believe it was Brianna, if I remember correctly. Yeah. It was either her or African goddess, so one of the two. Looks like we have a visitor. Yes, Superfluous, Salt Bay. Anyway, welcome to our live. If you want a tarot reading, please let me know. That goes double for people on YouTube as well. I'm live on there as well. Let me see. So Ace of Wands. I kind of feel like there's some sort of blockage of some kind. I don't know why I feel this right off the bat, but I kind of feel like that there is like a blockage of getting ideas or material ideas to flow through easy. I kind of feel like they're kind of like an artistic person in a way. I mean, whoever this is meant for, if this doesn't resonate with you, don't force it. It's just whoever it's meant for. But the energy that I'm feeling is like they're an artistic kind of person. Okay, I kind of feel like that. They need a little mentor. I don't know how else to put it. Like a guidance of sorts. But I kind of feel like this is more like. I think they're coming from a place that they worry too much, and that's probably where most of the blockages comes from. That's not where all the blockages coming from. That's where most of it comes from. It's just kind of like they need to relax their mind, and with anybody who is like artistically talented, they just don't know how to. But sometimes what they need to do is take a breather, take a walk outside, take a break, and meditate. But even if I were the one that were suggesting this to them, they would think I'm kooky and kind of like a hippie of sorts, and say like, that's really bad advice or something. But they have to be willing to. They have to be willing to want to discover how they want to relax themselves, if they feel like that they're not getting anything accomplished here. Like I feel like it needs to be there. It needs to be up to them. It needs to be up to them, like their choice. And I kind of feel that they strayed off the path. I'm looking at the Fool reversed. And I'll show the order I'm going on live. The Fool. I started out with the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands right here. It's kind of like resembling kind of like an idea, but it's usually resembling material things or just like imagination, just like creative things and stuff like that. That's the kind of feeling I'm getting from it right now. And they just kind of feel like they strayed from a path, but they haven't strayed from a path. They're just looking for some guidance, and hopefully this tarot will actually guide them on the right path. Well, welcome, listener. Who is it? Well, B from Brooklyn, welcome. And also, what I also see is that they're looking for like the death card is upright. It just means that they're looking for like not necessarily a new path or journey, just kind of like a new chapter to turn. Like they're looking for like they wanna leave everything behind, but at the same time they wanna leave. Yes, they want to leave everything behind, but I don't think they know how to just yet. It's kind of like they want to turn a chapter, but something is stopping them from doing it. And yeah, and also the Seven of Swords is basically saying the Seven of not Pentacles, Seven of Swords is basically saying that there was somebody who was shifty and was just doing like a a not so trustworthy move, but they're becoming a little smart not to let somebody take advantage of them anymore. It's kind of like, oh, you're doing shifty things. I'm going to have this protection in place, so I make sure that nobody steals or strays me the wrong path, kind of thing. And that's a good attitude to have, but it's going to take a while till they get their victory dance in a way. I kind of feel like they are going to have it, but it's just going to be like it's not going to be instant. It's just going to be, let's estimate about 6 months, maybe to a year, at most. But they are doing the right thing by listening to their gut. This is what I admire most about artists is that they're very intuitive as well. They don't know that they have it, but they kind of feel like that. They kind of feel like that intuition is a bunch of hooey anyway, and it's what a lot of artists think anyway, and they and they and they kind of feel like I just need to get my words out. let let me see. They think it was a word that they use in the artistic industry, if anything at all. Like it's kind of like this BS word that they use to describe their art process, but that's not altogether true, because they actually do have intuition, and they probably don't even know it. And some of the psychic experiences are just kind of like based on the very thing that we can't really describe with plain English right now, is that we kind of call it intuition, intuitive, deja vu, gut feeling. Take your pick. I mean, they're pretty much the same sort of idea as saying intuition, right there. That's your psychic feeling kicking in. So yeah, but yeah. and then Knight of Pentacles is also basically saying, just remember how to ground yourself. I mean, they're unstable right now because they're worrying about whatever art project that they're working on, whatever the art project is. It doesn't have to be just like painting or anything like that. It's just like music. It could be, I don't know. It could be very well be painting, or just like it could be, yeah. It could be poetry or songs, but whatever the reason behind it, of why they're stressed, is because they're hitting a blockage, a pole of sorts, kind of like what is the expression that writers use? Writer's block. So they're looking for like an inspiration to get their creative juices flowing, and they're having trouble with that right now. So whatever you're on right now, hopefully this is actually helping you right now, guide you on the right path. So if this resonated with you, please comment below if this resonated with you on YouTube. And also on stereo if this was meant for you. So. What? No, she wasn't mad at you. Oh, hi, Sally B. Singing Flat is here. Oh gosh, it's about time you caught one of our lives. I'm live on YouTube as well, so just saying. You can comment down below. You're not you're not going to be heard on YouTube if that's what you're worried about. But I'm just saying I'm live. I'm doing a tarot reading on there as well. If you want a tarot reading, Singing Flat, I'll be glad to do one. Hang on, I'm going to get it. I was just getting here. I'm back. Gosh, I don't even remember anymore. Long time, but I hardly use it anymore. So. All right. Let's start off with Ladybug, Sally B, and I'll get to you second. So. I think I will use the Witch's Tarot, honestly, for you. Somebody else going? Is it Holly? I don't see you on here yet. It says 2 people. Sure. Well, I want to get to yours first. Oh, well, she wants to jump up. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Is it Holly? Hi, Holly. Yeah, back from my walk. It's good to see you here. Okay, so, you know what, Ladybug, I've said this before. You keep getting either the Empress or the High Priestess card, and it's not as often as who was on the show last time? What was it? Was it Brianna? She usually gets. She gets the High Priestess card and the Empress card usually at the same time, almost all the time, and I'm like, there's something in her star chart, her birth chart that kind of says she's destined to get these cards somehow. I have no idea how or why, but it was just meant to be, I suppose. But but for you just got the Empress card, and I guess I'll start with the Empress. Honestly, right now, it's not any particular order, but it's just a feeling I'm getting. basically it's like you're a very um, relaxed right now. Oh, somebody wants to jump on board. Um, yeah. uh, so it, yeah. Yeah. So, basically, Ladybug, what I feel from you is that you're at a relaxed state right now, and I kind of feel like that you need. I I've said this before. It's not only that you're paying attention to your intuition. You have mother instincts yourself. I mean, you're not a mother, but it's like one of those feelings that I get. It's like you're very nurturing as well. So um, let's go to Six of Cups. Now this is all about trying to balance out your emotions. That has nothing to do with if your emotion is too high or low or whatever. But I'm kind of getting the feeling that your emotions are right, but at the same time, I kind of feel like it needs, lack of a better word, a little more tweaking, let's say. But but I kind of feel like you are at the happy medium. You're almost there. I kind of feel, but you're almost uh, kind of like a little bit. Uh, I mean, your imbalance is still right below of that the happy medium, but you're almost there. So you're almost reaching to that goal of feeling better. But it's don't take this as gospel. I mean, obviously this could change over time. I mean, you could feel better tomorrow, but I'm just saying that you're almost there. So um, and yeah, and then this is not the first time the death card has shown up. I did a general reading for Gemini for the moon phase tonight, and the death card showed up in there. But they but the death card is basically saying what? The death card is just basically you're going to be um, starting a new chapter, and also it's it's nothing negative, and it's just saying that either you're on a journey of finding a new path, or you're on a new path already, and I kind of feel like that whatever weight that you had on your shoulder, you just let it go right now, and that's a good thing, because you don't need to carry all that weight on your shoulder, whether if it was something that you thought you need to carry, but I think you kind of realize that you don't need to carry it as well. That's what I have for you. I think, Ladybug, if you get the time, you can listen to the reading again because I've read for you. So, yeah. Yeah. So, singing flat. Yeah. So, what was going on with Kamika there? Did I scare her off? So, oh, yeah. Well, no. All it is all about starting over and start a new chapter, and it has nothing to do with negativity or physical death. So, yeah. 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 Well, I'm going to be starting on you singing flat beat because it sort of depends if you want um, love, general, or career. So, love, career, or general. She's here, but I don't think she wants to hop on board. Yeah, that the death card has nothing to do with physical death. So, all right, good North Star. Oh, okay. Sure thing. Yeah. So, um, this is what I'm getting for you, singing flat. I'll just call you Sally from this point forward, but it's just like, uh, it kind of seems like I've had this card before, the Ace of Wands. It's just well, I mean that This one is a light seers deck, but this one is Ace of Wands. I almost wanted to say Ace of Cups. It's Ace of Wands. Basically, what it is that you're trying to find other ideas and maybe expand your intuitive knowledge to other people as well. And that has nothing to do with just being psychic or anything like that. I mean, I think you're just intuitive, just naturally anyway. I kind of feel like you just want to expand people's knowledge, whether if it's singing or otherwise, and just kind of like mentor them through breath work and all of that stuff. And yeah. But I kind of feel like that you have. Okay, I'm being told, I'm being nudged by one of my angels saying like you have to tell Sally this. You have a guardian angel with you, just so you know. That is saying that you have a well balance of light and dark. It doesn't always have to mean positive versus negative. I mean, that's just one interpretation, but it just means that you know how to check yourself before you start to act and stuff like that. And I kind of feel like that you have a balance of knowing when to take action and when not to take action. Okay, goodbye. Um, okay. Okay, trolls, goodbye. You are not welcome here. Uh, if anybody if anybody is going to be trolling up on the stereo streets or on YouTube, you are going to be blocked. So, goodbye. Yeah. Anyway, it's in the hashtag, people. It's good vibes only. So I. So if you don't have anything positive vibe to say, you're gone. I am not playing your message because you're just going to be starting up stuff here again. Yeah. Yeah. Eh, okay. It's that this the yeah, that this Okay, so I haven't really finished the reading since since the uh, negativity of trolls kind of effed up my reading a bit. So so um now I need to recenter myself again. Gee whiz. So basically, where I was coming from is yes, I was nudged to say you have a guardian angel. It's kind of like a light poke on my left shoulder, and it's kind of like, ow, tell Sally this. Ow, ow, tell her. I was like, okay, I'll tell her. it's it, it it's it's kind of like not really nagging, but it's more like trying to poke me in the right direction and say like they're nudging me, saying like, don't forget to tell her that she has a guardian angel. So, yeah. So basically, Three of Wands is basically saying that even if you're going to be feeling lost at most days, even if you don't have any creative juices flowing, let's kind of call it. Um, your spirit guides are there to guide you to either give you some clarity of where to find that inspiration. They're not going to necessarily tell you where the inspiration is, but it's up to you to discover that inspiration for whatever you need to do, whether if it's like singing lessons or whatever you need to do, advertising wise and stuff like that. It's just totally your journey. It's not the guardian angel's journey to live it for you. You need to live the journey for yourself, but they're there to guide you. So, and and it's kind of funny, because I don't think there's a way for me to discover the guardian angels' names in these cards per se, but I no, it's not archangel. It that this is a guardian angel. So, well, archangel already has a set of names. Guardian angels has different names. So yeah. Because let's say Archangel Michael, they're already set with names, and that's what you call upon when you're Catholic. If you don't believe in Catholicism, you can still call on them. I do. I'm not even Catholic. But I believe in the power of angels. Guardian angels, they have just different names that aren't really set in the book of the Bible or anything like that. So, uh, you you could um, find like a quiet place usually. It, it depends which one you do to meditate. Because yeah. No. Three of Wands. Three of Wands is just a tarot card that I'm interpreting right now. I'm just saying that the guardian angels to find out what their names are. If you are in a quiet place, usually you don't have to have your eyes closed, but it's just one form of meditation that you could do with your eyes closed. But just sometimes, if you just sit quietly and just ask your guardian angel what's your name, then you should probably get like letters going through your head, kind of like your third eye, your mind's eye, like let's say for instance it's spelling out Alex, or something like that, Alex, and that the name that you call them by if you need help. But it's up to you to figure out what the what the guardian angel is when it comes to you. So I'm getting a name like Joseph for some reason. Yeah. No, but it's probably just one of my angels kind of nudging me in the right direction, though. But for some reason, I'm getting the name Joseph. For whatever reason, I don't know. I'm just um, getting a vibe that it was probably Joseph, or for some reason. I don't know why it came across as that. So. Um, but I kind of feel like the guardian angel on your end is going to be um, up to you to kind of like meditate as best as you can to come up with what your guardian angel's name is on your own. I'm just interpreting the cards right now, so yeah. So judgment is basically saying that you've come to your ascension point. I don't know what that means or what it could mean. I yeah, ascension, the traditional Rider Waite deck. Judgment is like this guardian angel with like this archangel with a horn calling to the people being judged whether they are going up to heaven or hell, kind of idea right there. Kind of like the end of days kind of scene, but it doesn't really have to be that dramatic. But in the Lightseer's deck, it's like a spirit ascending somewhere. It's like you have ascended to like a greater knowledge kind of thing. And yeah, or maybe somebody you've met who was like a mentor to you. You kind of feel like that they have greater knowledge than you. But either way, I kind of feel like you are ascending to a point where you are feeling like more spiritually lifted. So yeah, and Knight of Cups is basically saying, here, I'll show the camera here. It says Knight of Cups is basically somebody. Let's kind of use this as an example. If this were like a new relationship here, it would be somebody that you're seeking to be mature and kind and stuff like that. But I kind of feel like from this card is kind of like feeling like that you're not going to be seeking a new relationship kind of thing because you're happy where you are right now. And I kind of feel like that this Knight of Swords is basically trying to move in without thinking, but this one I kind of feel like you're not going to be seeking anybody like that anytime soon or in the future. Let's say, because the future is always fluid and it's ever changing. I'm not saying that it's going to happen. If it's going to happen, it will happen, but whether if it's good or bad, hopefully you can actually change it before it happens. But if it was meant to happen for you, good or bad wise, hopefully you can actually get a lesson learned out of it and say like, oh, I gain. What's that? No, I'm just saying that if this were to be a new relationship, you're seeking somebody who is going to be a little bit on the mature side and not so much on the childlike side. And I kind of feel like that I don't feel like that you are seeking somebody in a relationship right now, because I kind of feel like that you are happy where you are right now. But it's going to be totally up to you if you're ready to move on to a new relationship or not. So uh, yeah, yeah, that's kind of funny. Yeah, that's why I'm saying because the thing is that the Knight of Cups is actually a reverse, and it's kind of like saying that you're happy where you are. That's what I said at the very beginning. So so yeah, and yeah, so King of Swords is also basically saying that all of this is kind of like settling down right here. Like there's peace, there's like thought before taking action, and also and I kind of feel like, yeah, it's just kind of like sitting on top of the mountains is usually somebody's one's way of escapism and stuff like that, to meditate on top of the mountain is what it's mostly portrayed in movies and stuff like that. But it can also be in real life too, but that depends how high you want to go to a mountain. I've been really high up on a mountain before, and I fell asleep. I fell asleep when the air was getting thinner and thinner and thinner. I was falling asleep. So yeah, but like 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 a sale on the house or something like that. You're moving. So so I mean we'll see. I mean I've never really thought about doing a reading on that until you mention it, but it's. I guess that was something that we were doing as sort of like a like a promotional kind of thing. So I got four cards, and the Knight of Cups just it appeared again, but it's just basically you will move forward. Things are going to be working out. It's just like there are going to be some blockages and in a way, but it's kind of like. I don't know if there's like a middleman problem that you have to worry about, but I kind of feel like after all of the negotiations of maybe where the happy medium is, or where the negotiation has stopped, and you're putting your foot down and saying like, no, this is what I want, and the wheel of fortune right here is basically saying that you are going to be moving forward with moving out of the house. All I'm saying is just keep it in mind. I mean, things can change before you know it, but there will be a time where you will actually move out of the house. So. Yeah. Well, I mean, finding a house is always challenging. It took my mom a long time. I don't know how long, but it took her a long time to find a house that she wanted to move into. But yeah. Yeah, that's all. Um, I can I can just do a 3 card reading for you just to get a feel. Yeah. That doesn't sound very confident, but I'll do only a 3 card reading, so. And by the way, I'm using the Witch's Tarot, so that should be interesting. So all of them are reversed, but reverse cards aren't always negative. I mean, no. One of them is actually upright. I just looked at it again. And 2 of them are reversed. But basically, what... okay, you know what? Sally and Miko actually got the Ace of Wands as well. So that doesn't surprise me at all. This is like synchronicity right here. So it's kind of like The Two of Wands is basically, yes, you are going to be moving forward. How long are you going to be moving forward till? That remains to be seen, but it is kind of like you are going to be moving house, and and it's what yeah, this is for this is for Miko. Well, I mean, is she going to be moving out with you? I mean, she's part of your family, right? Oh, really? I mean, the only thing is, I'm sensing movement of some kind. It could be moving to a new place, or just like a movement of some kind. It's not clear what. So, yeah. And then Ace of Wands is basically saying that the you know what I had this feeling from is usually I kind of take this as sort of like a idea of sorts, but I kind of feel like if you're an artistic person, I kind of feel like you have all kinds of creative juices flowing right through you right now. But I kind of feel like if it's not about art, it's you're creative in your own way, and you're just finding other inspirations to move forward with, whether if it's poetry, drawing, whatever it might be. But it's kind of like you're fully energized and wanting to do more, take on a project. So yeah. And then the Emperor is also saying, um, I think there's going to be a little less structure. I think there's going to be structure of some kind, but I kind of feel like that this one is kind of like um, the Emperor is saying like that you just want a little more relaxed environment. And while I mean not just while you're just trying to settle in and stuff like that, but I kind of feel like that you're just wanting just a little bit of quiet time for yourself to kind of reset yourself after the whatever the hustle or bustle I'm kind of feeling through these cards right here. I kind of feel like there are things that are keeping you busy. So yeah. Oh, you're welcome. Um, there is somebody with a name of Area uh, Love who says, "Can I go?" And I was trying to find out if she wanted a general reading, but no, this is on YouTube right now. I guess I didn't I didn't see it until like it's too late, but uh yeah. Well, I did sense a lot of movement and stuff like that. If it wasn't like you were moving out, it was more like I was feeling like there's like lots of movement that I was feeling like I was going all over the place. So, yeah. So yeah, yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm going to try to get Area Love a go on here. I'm just going to do a general reading for her, even though she's probably not here. But hopefully she plays it back and sees her um, reading on here. So. Yeah. Yeah. You're welcome. Bye. Alright. So, it's just us right now, and I'm going to be doing a general reading for um, Area Love. So, basically, Four of Pentacles is um, basically telling you that what you need to do is not to cling so tightly onto material things and maybe people that you couldn't control if they're moving away or not, which is not altogether material things, but these are kind of like things that you wish you could control, kind of thing. And it's the kind of feeling that I'm getting from it. The more I use these cards, the more drained I'm becoming. So it's also like The Magician is my favorite card. Here's Four of Pentacles. Here's a Magician. And also, the Magician is kind of like basically saying is that you're not going to be willing to have some person tell you that you need to do X, Y, Z. Okay, that's a controlling person. I'm not going to have like somebody at work, even if it's your own boss. I mean, I don't want to be talked that way anyway. But if it's your own boss, and what are you going to do? But at the same time, I need to be treated with respect. If you want me to do X, Y, Z, please say it to me nicely. That's just how I'm wired. So, and also, Two of Swords is basically saying that you were once blinded of, let's say, whatever relationship that you were in. I'm not saying this relationship was bad by whatever reason. It might have started out good, but you just realized that this person wasn't for you to begin with. But it kind of fell apart on its own, so basically it's not your fault. But you took the blindfold off, and you took the bindings off, and it's basically saying that you've opened your eyes, maybe even your third eye, and saying like, I'm not going to have anybody tell me what to do, even if if it seems like it's something that I would enjoy. I know I'm not enjoying it. It's kind of like being thrown into. This is an extreme example. I mean no disrespect from using this example right here, because I do have some I do have respect to police officers of what they do, but I'm just saying, like, if you were thrown into like here's a better example. Never mind about the police officer thing. If you know that you weren't into magic tricks, and you got thrown into like a magic club, and these people forced you to become like part of the International Brotherhood of Magicians, let's say, and you couldn't do any of the tricks, and then people are asking you, why are you in this club? I mean, they're probably not going to be that blunt, but if they know that magic isn't for you, they would say, we would do you a favor and give you free tickets to our show that we're performing, but whoever forced you to become part of this club shouldn't have forced you to begin with. They would say something like that. So also, the Fool is basically, you're already on the journey of finding out where your true path is. It's not so much your true path. I mean, people say that kind of loosely anyway. It's just like, the journey is your own, is basically what it's saying, and you have to trust in the universe, saying like, you are going to okay, you have to trust it, the universe, that that it will guide you in the on the right path. And wherever this right path is, you'll know because you get the nudge. So it's kind of hard to explain. It's just kind of like even I need to draw another card because this is stumping me. Okay, you're looking you're looking for a new way to start your journey because you unbounded yourself and no longer are blinded to the way things work in life. That's basically what this journey is all about. You're looking for like a new start, like a fresh start. And the high priest is basically saying that you are not looking for like strict orders. You are looking for like minimal order, but at the same time, the structure that you're looking for is a little bit more relaxed and strict. And I kind of feel like that's what you want to do right now. You want to be your own person. You want to be free, kind of like almost like a freelancer in a manner of speaking. I don't know where that word is coming from or how I came up with that, but it's kind of like you want to be your own, so to speak, like your own free agent and not be bound to like strict rules and ground rules and stuff like that. And also, King of Pentacles is basically saying you are going to live a very strict free life. I mean, nobody's going to tell you X, Y, Z to do it this way or that way or the other. It's going to be just you. You are going to be your own boss. Maybe you're going to be opening up your own store or something like that. I mean, it's a possibility. I'm not saying I'm right or wrong right now, but it's up to you, area. If you're going to be doing something like that, please let me know in the comment section below. And yeah, please let me know if I was right about anything. Alright, I think I'm going to stop this live on YouTube.